I'm Gladys Jones. I'm a Quintonian, and 12 months ago I collapsed in the street and was told at Selly Oak Hospital, go home, 3 months' time you'll be dead. As you can see, I'm not dead, just 3/4 dead. I haven't long to go now, and I dread whatever is going to happen to my country. I had a childhood with nothing in except the freedom to roam the fields of Quinton and the canals. And I would like to record that we walked everywhere for the simple reason we had no state benefit to pay bus fares. When I was a child in Spice Lane, we lived in a cottage. There was a field behind the cottage, and the boys from the cottages played football. They had their own football teams, and when short of a goalie, they put me in goalie. But when I saw that leather ball coming at me, I jumped aside and let the goal through. So you all know what I was, hopeless. They were all called up for the army, and most of them never came back. My brother came back, but he was mentally ill, periodically. From action, you would be with him, and suddenly he'd dive under the table to escape from the bombing. War is a terrible thing. Above where I'm sitting, the German bombers came over and couldn't find their target, so they dropped their bombs on the 4 houses above me. Flattened. The Scaife family went to the council and said, will you accommodate us? We've nowhere to live. And they said, yes, you can have a room opposite Queen's Park, and here's £50. That's your lot. You've got to manage. And so they 4 of them lived in one room until 1948, when the 4 houses were rebuilt. My father's motto was, if you didn't work, you didn't eat. So if it meant you had to go sweeping the streets, or whatever job you did, you went and found some kind of work that gave you a bit of money. And you didn't scrounge. All we've got now is a nation of scroungers. Is this what our beloved football team died for? I think the immigrants brought it in. As you can see, I want them on, turned round and sent back. And half this road would be empty then, alone. Why did they come? For all the handouts. That's what they came for. They've all been educated to be doctors and solicitors and school teachers, and now they talk down to us. Well, I couldn't help being B group. Can't help it if I haven't got many brains. If you want brains, you've got to be born up brain people. And my family weren't that brainy. But they always worked and never scrounged. These girls that have been suing different men, they're not innocent. They're partly to blame. It's 50-50. And I think the judges are completely out of touch. You need working class people who live in the real world, not in the world of motor cars, House of Commons, House of Lords, where they know nothing about life. I personally would end my life now if I could get a pill or an injection. It's my life and I should be able to do what I want to do with it. 12 months ago, you will be dead in 3 months. And every 3 months goes into 12 months and I'm still here. Oh yes, I'm deteriorating, but I'm not doing what I want to do, die. I've had enough of losing my country. I am very patriotic, especially losing our football team in various parts of the world during the war. What I find a great sadness is that the football team went to fight for freedom. They mostly died or come back with ill health. And what did they come back to? They had lost their country, and foreigners from the four corners of the earth have come over and taken our country. And if you say anything, you are a racist. Why did they come here? Cheap housing and free national health. I've paid national health from 1948 till the day I retired. They have paid nothing. I shall be glad to leave this world behind. It's not the world of my childhood, in Spies Lane, Quinton, where you gave each other a helping hand. And when I go with a very, very sad heart that I have lost my country. I want to die. I want a tablet or an injection, and they won't tell me that. If anyone knows where I can get them, let me know and I'll buy one and I'll be off like the clappers. I can't do any more now. At nearly 90, I'm exhausted.